Yes, Baron Borscheister here. Just a quick video today because Lady Fartwell is on her way home at this very moment. She's coming back from old Portsmouth after seeing her Admiral friend, Admiral Stiffy, that's his name. So we've just got a time for a spot of the old gin. Seems to be evaporating, so it needs to be drunk. Otherwise it will just go to waste. So cheers everybody. Now we were going to do a bit of posh closh, but we're just going to say that I've obviously got my camera, took the camera to Fartwell Library, and Laura and me have loaded it up onto the interweb, so you can obviously see the previous videos. And I'm just apologising for the terrible quality and the terrible editing, because we're not very good at that yet, but hopefully things are going to get better. So cheers everybody. Now, what am I going to talk to you about today? Well, I'm going to talk to you about how to get free beer. That's what I was going to tell you, how to get some free beer, because I'm actually getting free beer down the Jolly Roger at the moment. So I was just going to tell you my technique of how to do this, you see. So, and if we get disturbed at any time, it's probably, if I hear Lady Fartwell coming back in the car, coming up the driveway, I will cut it short, okay? So, but when she comes back from old Portsmouth after seeing the Admiral, you see, she's always very happy, you see, and I think, well, why is she so happy, you see? And I said, why do you think she's so happy? And someone said to me, well, she's obviously been riding on the Admiral's huge ship. That's what, she said, that's why she's so happy, going in and out of the harbour. And I thought, well, maybe, but I think why she goes to Old Portsmouth is she goes for her singing lessons. I think I've told you that in the previous video. But anyway, the reason we've got to cut this very short, this video. So, the free beer, that's what it's all about. You see, as I'm on hard times, you see, I have to work out ways of sort of compromising and trying to eke out my meagre living here. So what I've done, I've come to an arrangement with Bessie the barmaid down at the Jolly Roger. Now, Bessie the barmaid, she's a very buxom sort of a wench, very attractive, and she's got her current boyfriend is Jim, okay? Jim, a current boyfriend. So the only problem is with Bessie, she's got lots of tattoos everywhere, you see. I don't know, but it's very off-putting. I don't know how Jim gets on, but if you were, in a romantic sort of relationship with her, you wouldn't know whether to do the old jiggy with her or read her like a magazine. You see, I just, but she's got more. She's got all these tattoos. They call it artwork, you see, and she's got. They say she's got more. What did they say? Someone said the other night. Oh, she's got more artwork than the Tate Modern. Yes, probably better as well, I would think. The last time I went around the Tate. Now, how to get free beer? Now, this is the thing. Jim, the boyfriend, he's a big muscly chap, you see, and he's a gym instructor as well. How about that? You see, you weren't expecting that. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. Okay. So what he does for a living, he teaches people how you get something like this, and you lift it up and you put it down again. You see. There you are. That's what he does. He basically teaches people how to lift things up and put them back down again, as I understand it. But the other thing he does, is he sells hamsters. You see, he sells hamsters as a sort of a bit of a sideline. You see, and he's got this van that is sign written, and he's got on it. What has he got on it? I can't remember what he's got. Anyway, forget about that. So, but the thing is, Jim and Bessie, you see, they haven't really got any of their own. So Bessie said to me, she said, can I come over and borrow the stables, get up, borrow the hay barn? She said, and I'll give you some free beer, you see. So we've got this arrangement. And so last night, what happened, you see, I was down the Jolly Roger having my free beer. Then all of a sudden, there was this, I could hear all this sort of noise and everything. And so I went, climbed out of the hayloft, and of course there's Jim and Bessie there, Jim and Bessie, and they said, come on, Baron, we want to use the hayloft. And I said, well, for Christ's sake, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's raining outside. It's raining. So what am I going to do? So, well, Jim said you can sit in the van. You can sit in the van and and entertain yourself while get some sleep or something while we are sort of entertaining ourselves. So I said, okay then. So I went and got in the van, but of course there's all these bloody hamsters in the back. Yes, and they've all got these wheels and they're flying around and around. So making a hell of a racket. And so I'm there and I'm just sort of like, what to do really. I don't know if this deal that I've got with the free beer, I don't know if it's worth it. So there I am. And all of a sudden, picture, there's some guy outside of the van banging on the window, you see. So wind down the window. And he said, excuse me, he said, can I buy a hamster? And I thought, well, this is bloody strange, 2 o'clock in the morning, pitch dark, some guy want to buy a hamster. So I said, well, okay, we'll have a look in the back of the van and see if we can sort you out with a hamster. So I found a hamster for him and everything, and he gave me 50 quid, £50, you see. And I thought, well, that's not bad, £50, yeah. So get back in the van, and by that time, you see, the best thing about selling a hamster is you've lessened the noise down, because that's one wheel less, you see. So I'm just dozing off again, and blow me down, there's another knock on the window, another guy wanting to buy a hamster. So I said, well, crikey. So I think, well, what's going on? Middle of fart, well, no one about, 2 o'clock in the morning, pouring rain, 2 hamsters, so it's 100 quid. Well, cut a long story short, I sold 6 hamsters. So that's good, 6 hamsters, wheels, less noise. So dozing off to sleep in the van, another knock on the window. It's Jim. Jim's finished with his old jiggy up in the hayloft. So he wants to go off. So I said, okay then. So I said, by the way, I've sold 6 hamsters. I said, so I've got 300 quid here for you. And he said, marvellous. That's absolutely marvellous. You've done so well, Baron. Well done. You could be a hamster salesman. And I thought, well, I probably could actually. It's better than doing this, So then he had a look in the back of the van. And I'd sold Horace, and Horace is his pet hamster, his sort of stud hamster, his best hamster, you see. And he's not very pleased with me, you see. So he said, look, Baron, either you cough up 500 quid, or I'm going to have to sort of, do a bit of gymming on you. And I said, well, I haven't got 500 quid, but what I'll do my video, and then hopefully somebody out there will see it, and they'll think, oh, that was Horace I bought. If you were in Fartwell, and you bought a hamster last night, could you bring it back to the stables, please? Because it's probably Horace, okay? And I'll give you 100 quid for it, and then I'll be up on the deal. Oh, hang on, that's it. Right, toodaloo for now, and hopefully we'll be back to the posh closh and other things later on. Cheers, everybody. Cheerio.